5 silent health problems you shouldn't ignore after 70. Early warning signs. Did you know that after 70, your body can start sending you quiet but serious signals? These health problems can sneak up on you without warning, and by the time you notice, it might be too late to fix them. The truth is, your body may be trying to tell you something important, but you just might not know how to recognize it. As we get older, some health issues are inevitable, but the good news is, there are plenty of silent warning signs that, if caught early, can give you a much better chance at living a longer, healthier life. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 silent health problems you shouldn't ignore after 70. Trust me, recognizing these signs early could make all the difference in how you live out your golden years. Stick with me until the end, and I'll share practical advice on how you can take action now. Before we jump into today's video, I need your help. We've noticed the channel is losing some traction, and subscribing is one of the best ways you can support us. It's quick, free, and it helps us keep bringing you awesome content. Your support means the world. Let's keep this channel growing together. Thanks so much. Now let's start the video. Unexplained weight loss. First, let's talk about unexplained weight loss. You may have noticed your clothes fitting a bit looser, but this can be more than just a sign of getting older. If you're losing weight without trying, it could be a red flag for something more serious. As we age, the body changes, and some weight loss is expected. But if you're losing weight and not changing your eating habits, or if you're not even trying to shed pounds, this is something to take seriously. Sudden weight loss can indicate several things, including digestive issues, malabsorption problems, or even serious health conditions like cancer, diabetes, or heart disease. The problem with ignoring unexplained weight loss is that it can go unnoticed for months, but by the time you realize something's wrong, the condition causing it could have advanced. So, how do you know when to take it seriously? If you've lost 5% or more of your body weight in the last 6 to 12 months without trying, it's time to talk to a doctor. You can also monitor your appetite. If you're losing interest in food, that's another important signal. The good news is that if you catch the issue early, many causes of unexplained weight loss can be treated or managed, so don't wait too long to address it. We all think of weight loss as a good thing, but if it's happening unintentionally, it's a red flag. It's a sign that your body might be struggling to get the nutrients it needs to stay strong and healthy. The sooner you notice the signs, the sooner you can get help. Early intervention can make a world of difference. Chronic fatigue and low energy. Next up is chronic fatigue, and this one is something a lot of people dismiss. It's common to feel tired after a long day, but if you're finding yourself drained all the time, even after a good night's sleep, this could be a serious concern. Feeling fatigued or low on energy can be a symptom of many different health conditions. For example, anemia, depression, heart disease, and even sleep apnea can cause chronic fatigue. And while it's easy to blame aging, persistent tiredness can be a sign that your body isn't working as efficiently as it should. There are also psychological factors to consider. Depression in older adults often presents as physical exhaustion. If you're feeling mentally exhausted as well, that could be another clue that something's wrong. It's important not to ignore chronic fatigue, especially if it's affecting your quality of life. If you're struggling to get through your day, or you feel like you're not as active as you once were, make an appointment with your doctor to get to the root of the problem. In some cases, simple lifestyle changes can improve fatigue. Getting regular physical activity, improving your diet, and managing stress can all help boost energy, but in other cases, it might be a medical issue that needs more attention. Either way, it's worth addressing early to get back to feeling like yourself. Chronic fatigue can creep up so slowly that we don't even realize how much it's impacting our lives, but once it starts affecting your ability to do the things you love, it's time to take action. Listen to your body and get the help you need. Sudden changes in vision or hearing. Next, let's talk about vision and hearing changes. We all know that as we age, our eyesight and hearing may not be as sharp as they once were. But if you're suddenly having trouble seeing clearly or hearing conversations, it could be a sign of something serious. Cataracts, glaucoma, and macular degeneration are all age-related conditions that can cause a gradual decline in vision. Similarly, hearing loss can be linked to age, but sudden hearing loss or difficulty understanding speech can also signal underlying conditions like ear infections or even neurological issues. It's important to get regular eye and hearing exams, especially after 70, to catch these issues early. In some cases, changes in vision or hearing can be corrected or managed with treatment, so don't wait to seek help if you notice any significant changes. And remember, even if it's not something immediately treatable, early detection can help you adjust and maintain your quality of life. Our senses are so important, but we often don't notice changes until they start affecting us. Stay proactive about your health and don't brush off changes in sight or sound. Small steps can lead to big improvements. Sudden changes in vision or hearing. Next, let's talk about sudden changes in vision or hearing. It's common for older adults to experience gradual changes in their eyesight and hearing as part of the natural aging process. However, if you suddenly notice significant changes in your vision or hearing, these could be early warning signs of a more serious underlying condition. Vision changes can be a sign of conditions such as cataracts, glaucoma, or macular degeneration. These issues often develop slowly, but they can significantly impact your quality of life if not addressed. For example, if you're noticing blurred vision, difficulty seeing at night, or if colors appear faded or dull, it's important to get an eye exam. Hearing changes are also common in older age, but sudden hearing loss or difficulty understanding speech can indicate a more serious condition. For instance, you might experience muffled sounds, trouble hearing people in a crowded room, or you may find yourself turning up the TV volume to levels that weren't necessary before. Conditions like ear infections, fluid in the ear, or even changes in the auditory nerve could be contributing factors. It's important not to dismiss these changes as simply a part of aging. If you're experiencing sudden or significant changes in either your vision or hearing, don't wait. Early detection and intervention can make a world of difference. Your eye doctor or audiologist can help identify whether the changes are due to aging or something more serious. Our vision and hearing are our connection to the world around us, and changes in these areas can deeply impact our daily lives. Don't wait until the problem becomes too difficult to manage. Regular checkups and early treatment can help you preserve your independence and quality of life. Shortness of breath and chest pain. Now, let's talk about shortness of breath and chest pain. These are two symptoms that should never be ignored, especially after 70. While feeling out of breath occasionally is normal, if you find yourself feeling winded after simple tasks like walking around the house, climbing stairs, or even talking, it could be a sign of something more serious. Shortness of breath can be caused by several underlying health conditions, such as heart disease, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, or even anxiety. If your lungs or heart aren't working as efficiently as they should, you might feel like you can't catch your breath, even when you're at rest. Chest pain, on the other hand, is another symptom that should never be ignored. Even mild chest discomfort could be a sign of heart issues like angina, which occurs when your heart isn't getting enough oxygen. It could also be a symptom of a heart attack, or even a pulmonary embolism, which is a blood clot that blocks the blood flow to your lungs. If you experience chest pain, especially if it's accompanied by shortness of breath, dizziness, or nausea, get medical help immediately. These symptoms could be warning signs of a heart attack or other cardiovascular issues. The sooner you seek help, the better your chances are of avoiding more serious complications. Breathing difficulties and chest pain are some of the clearest signals that something may be wrong. Ignoring them could result in severe health consequences. It's always better to be safe and get checked out. Early intervention can save lives. Frequent falls or dizziness. Let's move on to frequent falls and dizziness. If you found yourself tripping more often, or if you feel lightheaded or dizzy when standing up, it's something you definitely shouldn't ignore. Falls and dizziness are common among older adults, but they shouldn't be written off as just part of aging. They could be symptoms of serious underlying conditions. Frequent falls often signal issues with balance, strength, or coordination. As we age, our muscles can weaken, and our bones become more fragile, which makes us more prone to falls. But beyond that, balance issues could indicate problems with the inner ear or vision, or even neurological conditions like Parkinson's disease. Dizziness, on the other hand, could stem from dehydration, low blood pressure, or poor circulation. It could also be a sign of more serious issues like vertigo, or even an early warning of a stroke. When your body isn't getting the proper blood flow or nutrients, it can impact your balance and cause that sensation of dizziness. If you've had a fall, or if you're feeling unsteady or dizzy frequently, it's important to see a doctor. They can help identify the root cause of the issue and suggest treatments or therapies to improve your balance and reduce the risk of future falls. Falls and dizziness aren't something to just brush off, even if they seem like a minor inconvenience. Both can lead to serious injuries and more health problems if not addressed. The good news is that these symptoms are often treatable, so don't hesitate to seek help. Loss of appetite. Now, let's discuss loss of appetite, something that many people tend to ignore as simply getting older. But if you're noticing a significant decrease in appetite, or if you're consistently eating less without any obvious reason, this could be a sign of a health problem that should not be dismissed. As we age, our metabolism slows down, and changes in taste and smell can affect our appetite. But if you find yourself eating significantly less, it may signal an underlying condition such as depression, digestive issues, or even early signs of dementia. The body needs a certain amount of nutrients to function properly, and when you don't get enough food or the right types of food, your body can weaken, leading to muscle loss, fatigue, and a compromised immune system. For instance, depression in elderly people often manifests not as sadness, but as a loss of interest in eating or maintaining a regular eating schedule. It's also possible that gastrointestinal issues, such as acid reflux or a decrease in stomach acid production, could cause discomfort while eating, making food less appealing. If you're struggling with a lack of appetite, it's important to pay attention to your body's nutritional needs. Decreased appetite shouldn't be accepted as a normal part of aging. It's essential to stay nourished. Eating smaller, more frequent meals, including nutrient-dense foods, and talking to your doctor about supplements can help improve your condition. Food is fuel for your body, and maintaining a healthy appetite is key to keeping your strength and vitality. If you're not eating as much as you should, it could be a sign of a deeper issue that needs attention. Don't wait for the problem to escalate. Take action now to protect your health, cognitive decline, and memory issues. Next, let's talk about cognitive decline and memory issues. It's not uncommon for people to forget a name or misplace their keys every now and then. But if you're noticing more frequent memory lapses, or if you're struggling to remember things that you once had no problem with, this could be a warning sign that needs attention. As we get older, it's normal for our memory and cognitive function to slow down somewhat. However, there's a difference between occasional forgetfulness and significant memory loss that affects your daily life. Early signs of dementia or Alzheimer's disease can begin with things like forgetting recent conversations, getting lost in familiar places, or repeating the same questions or stories over and over. Cognitive decline can also be linked to vascular dementia, which is caused by reduced blood flow to the brain due to conditions like stroke or heart disease. Another possibility is mild cognitive impairment, MCI, which is a condition that can lead to full-blown dementia in some cases. The key is to recognize these early changes. If you're forgetting things more often than usual, having trouble following conversations, or feeling disoriented in familiar environments, it's important to get checked by a doctor. While there's no cure for some cognitive issues, early detection can help with managing symptoms and maintaining your independence for a longer period. Memory loss and cognitive decline can be some of the hardest changes to face, but recognizing the signs early is key. The sooner you address it, the better the chances of slowing down or managing the progression. And even if it's not a major issue, staying proactive about brain health can make a big difference. Now that we've gone through the 5 silent health problems you shouldn't ignore after 70, it's time to reflect on something really important. Aging is inevitable, but the way we approach it can make all the difference. Our bodies are constantly sending us signals, and recognizing these signs early can significantly impact our health and quality of life. The key takeaway here is that awareness is power. When we stay in tune with our bodies and take notice of changes, we can make informed decisions about our health. Whether it's unexplained weight loss, chronic fatigue, changes in vision or hearing, shortness of breath, frequent falls, loss of appetite, or cognitive decline, early action is your best friend. If you've noticed any of these signs in your own life or the life of a loved one, don't wait. Talk to a healthcare professional. They can help pinpoint the issue and guide you through the steps to improve your health and well-being. The sooner you act, the better the chances of preserving your health for years to come. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on more valuable advice to help you live a healthier, happier life. And we'd love to hear from you. Have you experienced any of these signs? Or do you have other tips for staying healthy after 70? Let us know in the comments below. Your story could help someone else. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, stay aware, stay healthy, and stay active. Until next time.